In this video, we will present the origin of our beloved Dracula. We advise you to turn off the lights and turn up the volume. Also, for your protection, keep a crucifix and wooden stake handy. Now, the origin of Dracula. Dracula is often associated with Vlad III, also known as Vlad the Impaler. Born in 1431 in Transylvania, then part of Hungary, now in Romania, Vlad was a 15th-century prince of Wallachia, a principality which in 1859 joined Moldavia to form Romania, and was known for his brutal methods of punishment, including impaling his enemies. He is believed to have executed thousands of people in this gruesome manner, including both enemies and traitors. The name Dracula means son of Dracul in Romanian, with Dracul meaning the dragon. Vlad III's father, Vlad II, was given the title Dracul when he joined the Order of the Dragon, a group dedicated to defending Christianity against the Ottoman Empire, which sought to expand into Europe. Vlad the Impaler died in 1476, and over 400 years after his death, the character of Count Dracula as we know him today was popularized by the 1897 Gothic horror novel Dracula by Irish author Bram Stoker, who was influenced by earlier works of fiction, such as The Vampyre, the 1819 seminal Gothic novella by English writer and personal physician to the famous poet Lord Byron, Dr. John Polidori, and 1872's Carmilla, a novella featuring an early representation of female vampires by Irish author Sheridan Le Fanu, a pioneering figure in Gothic and horror literature. Bram Stoker's Count Dracula is like the aristocratic and socially transgressive Lord Ruthven of The Vampyre, a charming vampire who seduces and preys upon young women. Indeed, Count Dracula moves from Transylvania, a region of Romania, in the midst of the Carpathian Mountains, to London, England, to prey on Mina Murray, the fiancée of key protagonist Jonathan Harker, and Mina's dear friend Lucy Westenra. The novel Dracula has had a lasting impact on popular culture, spawning numerous adaptations in literature, television, and film. In 1922, the landmark silent horror film Nosferatu was released. Directed by F. W. Murnau, Friedrich Wilhelm Murnau, a pioneering German film director known for his innovative contributions to cinema during the silent film era, Nosferatu is an unofficial adaptation of Bram Stoker's Dracula and is considered one of the earliest examples of the vampire genre in cinema. The story follows Thomas Hutter, a real estate agent who travels to Transylvania to assist Count Orlok, the film's version of Dracula, in purchasing a property in the fictional town of Wisborg, Germany. Hutter soon realizes that Orlok is a vampire, leading to a series of terrifying events as Orlok travels to Wisborg, spreading plague and death. Orlok's presence can be seen as a metaphor for disease and societal decay, particularly relevant in the context of post-World War I Europe. Unlike the charismatic Lord Ruthven and Count Dracula, Orlok is depicted as grotesque and monstrous, with rat-like features, elongated fingers, and a haunting presence. In 1931, the landmark in horror cinema and first sound film to adapt Bram Stoker's classic novel Dracula was released by Universal Pictures. Directed by Todd Browning, a pioneering American film director whose work helped shape early horror cinema, Dracula helped popularize the vampire genre in American movies. As in Bram Stoker's novel, the film follows the elegant and hypnotic Count Dracula, played by Bela Lugosi, who travels from Transylvania to England, where he begins to prey on the innocent. The story centers around Jonathan Harker, Mina Murray, and Dr. Abraham Van Helsing as they confront the Count and try to save Mina from his clutches. A box office hit, Dracula has not only shaped the vampire genre, but also had a lasting impact on horror films and popular culture. It established many conventions of vampire films and influenced how the character of Dracula would be portrayed in subsequent adaptations. One such notable subsequent adaptation is the 1992 film Bram Stoker's Dracula by acclaimed American filmmaker Francis Ford Coppola. Coppola's visually and thematically rich adaptation was both a critical and commercial success, winning 3 Academy Awards for costume design, makeup, and sound effects editing. The film closely follows the original narrative of Dracula, focusing on Count Dracula's pursuit of Mina Murray, whom he believes to be the reincarnation of his lost love, Elisabetta. The story weaves together themes of love, desire, and the supernatural as Mina's fiancé Jonathan Harker, Dr. Abraham Van Helsing, and others attempt to stop Dracula's reign of terror. From the young, suave count to the ancient, monstrous vampire, Gary Oldman's Dracula shifts between different forms and personas, while showcasing the award-winning makeup and costume design. Oldman's gripping and complex portrayal of Dracula, blending horror with emotional depth, is widely regarded as one of the most iconic interpretations of the character. The character of Dracula, an iconic figure in the horror genre, has had a profound influence in literature, film, art, and societal attitudes toward the supernatural, and continues to shape the way vampires are portrayed and understood in popular culture.
The dark gift is different for each of us.
We hope your learning about the origin of Dracula has been a happy one.
Io re di